everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Shoplifting is a victimless crime, like punching someone in the dark.
There's the other tables, Dr. Syintist.
Did you cry at Goodwill Hunting? No? Okay, get the fuck out.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, racers should race, cops should eat donuts. Welcome to Plotty Time.
40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something?
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for Pete.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Plotty Time. This week sponsored by, I don't know, I'm doing card pack openings on fucking stream now. You guys should check that out.
By Garbage Pail Kids.
Whoa. That's
Get out
probably
there.
awesome.
It is. You can go on YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. I'm doing the stuff at the top. And then, yeah, we also had a great stream with Cooking with Marcus. We had a great collab. That was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody that came out. Shout out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I would have been there, but you know,
Yeah, I was asleep.
I was busy working.
Yeah, Cooking with Marcus, God bless him. He's like, hey, come on my streams. And I'm like, dude, your stream started at 11:30.
That's what I think too. I see his,
Like-
I see his ads all the time. Well, not his ads, but the things he posts, and it's like starting at 11:30. I'm like, I'm asleep for at least 3 hours by that point.
It's one of the 2 emails I get every morning when I wake up. There he goes.
Yeah, I think Friday night I went to bed at 9.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you stay up for?
No, right? No, the kids here, you know, he wakes us up at 5 or 5:30 every day, so it's on you to get enough sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear that.
So here we are. But yeah, I watched some movies. I watched a lot recently.
Oh, yeah?
Anything good?
Well, do you consider Geostorm a good movie?
Yes.
Which one's that?
I'm on the Geostorm fan wagon.
I got mad at myself while watching it, and let me explain.
Because it's so bad and good at the same time.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, it's terrible in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
It treats it like a real Hollywood summer blockbuster. Like, it's all the things that come with that.
Right.
And the premise is, and maybe like Dr. Scientist, I'm going to be honest with you, I was half in and out for most of this, but the premise, I think, is there are satellites in the sky
Oh, that one.
They can control the weather.
that can control okay.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is, if you're buying into that, then the rest of the movie is just as stupid and ridiculous. But I didn't buy into that, so as
It's
things
stupid and
happen in the
ridiculous
movie,
as in awesome.
I was like, how could that possibly happen? How would this happen? I'm like, wait, there are satellites controlling the weather. Like, you got to let this stuff go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go in thinking it's going to be like a cerebral movie.
There's no science involved here.
No, not at all. But there's a lot of people, and Zazie Beetz was in it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from Umbrella Academy, yeah, the hippie guy, he was in it. He was great. He was the guy that was the backstabber guy that got sucked out of the space station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever see it? Chump Slap?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a terrorist takes over.
Yeah, Gerard Butler, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong.
It's up there with like, I put it on the same exact shelf as 2012. Where you
Yeah.
just want to see shit blow up and do some cool weather stuff. You're like,
Day after tomorrow.
yeah, things like that.
I mean, gun to my head, out of all those, you're right. I might pick Geostorm to watch
I
again.
know, right?
At least it's fun at parts.
Which one's the one with what the fuck's his name?
John Cusack?
Yes.
2012.
Yeah, that I picked that one, I think.
That's not bad. That also has Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
But it was so goddamn long, I remember it being.
It is.
Shorter
Just so
than
they could get to that arc thing.
Day After Tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
But I also watched Mountainhead.
It sounds like it would be great.
Sounds like a slapper.
It does.
So it's a new movie that just came out. It's got 4 guys in it, right? And they are all playing like Elon Musk style tech CEOs.
Okay.
And they have a relationship. I'm not sure what it is, if they were all in a business at one point, but they're all very friendly with one another. They've known each other for years. One of them, Steve Carell. One of them is Jonathan Schwartzman.
All right.
Then the other 2 are Rami Youssef. He had that show Rami on Hulu.
Yeah.
He's around. And the other guy was the dude who played the Riddler on the Gotham TV show.
Okay.
Who's
that's
great.
a
He's
ragtag
fantastic.
crew.
Man, that's a show I loved at the time and have completely forgotten about.
Same here. I loved watching it, and now I'm like, wait, what happened in that show?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell
So
you.
what do these
anything.
people do?
Okay, so they're like tech CEOs, and the guy who played the Riddler, they're all going to Jonathan Schwartzman's Utah secluded cabin, just the four of them, no staff, nobody else. They're just broing down for the weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they can all be their weird billionaire psycho selves. They're not talking deals, anything like that.
Right.
So they go there, and right before the Riddler gets there, he's like a Twitter type owner. So he releases this set of AI tools, and then as they're chilling, people are like all over the world making fake AI news reports that look super real and basically causing chaos all around the world.
Oh, that's not believable at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like shirking all responsibilities. But Rami Youssef's guy has an AI that is like the guardrails for this. So they're like, hey, we should team up. And he's like, no, we said no deals. Remember, no deals. But I'm not going to get too far into it anymore. It's from the guy who did Secession. So it's all about like wealthy people and how depraved and disgusting they are. And we already knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But the way they talk is infuriating.
Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't watch it then.
Is it the type of people that don't know what words mean but use big words anyway?
Sort of. Or like they use words from like programming and use it into normal daily speech. And when people don't understand, they're like, oh, simpleton. You're such an idiot.
That's like, what's his name from Glass Onion?
Oh, yeah. Edward Norton.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer and hear them speak, it's like that the entire movie.
I don't think I could watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that great. It was fine. Whatever.
Was it as good as Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare?
All right. I'm not even going to answer that question.
We all know the answer.
It's pretty good, dude.
I heard it was good.
It's better than Screamboat and Blood and Honey.
I thought so. I thought it slapped like crazy, man. Starts off like in the first 10 minutes, there's a fucking scalping. It's pretty
Jesus.
violent, yeah. It's violent, dark, gory. It's wild, especially when they get to like Tinkerbell and Captain Hook.
I heard it was really good. I heard it was one of the better ones of those.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Peter Pan's like a fucking serial killer that abducts children and fucking,
Wasn't he that in the book?
I guess. But it's not as dark as the book.
Oh, okay. I also watched a new movie,
Yeah.
Ash.
Okay.
Ash.
Oh, how did you like it too?
It was all right. It was all right. I wouldn't say it
Okay.
was great in any way, but the one where they're on a space station and she wakes up and everybody's dead.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I knew you saw it. I didn't
Yeah.
know if Poppascotch did.
I kind of dug it.
I have not yet. It's on the list.
Yeah, it's all right. It's worth watching once.
Sweet.
Once I start talking about the other stuff on the list, you'll see where I'm at.
I know
I'm
I tried to
like-
get one in here quick before you kept
Let
going.
me throw another one in quick.
Go ahead.
I finally saw Sinners. You guys see Sinners yet?
No,
No, I've
God
been meaning
damn
to.
it. No.
It's hard to get enough time to watch the TV for that long
It's,
straight.
it's fucking, 2 hours, 17 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it could have done without the first like 45 minutes. It starts off a little slow, but gets going.
It's good.
If you know anything about, do you know anything about it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I knew nothing going into it. And it was pretty good, but I don't know. I liked it, dug it. It's fun, good time.
It's been on my list.
time.
I specifically didn't watch it last week to wait for my wife to get home.
Well, get on it, man.
I know.
I've been meaning to, but like most of the time I watch movies or when I'm going to bed, and I don't want to put it into like 3 nights of just watching it.
Yeah, it's like you got to pay. You don't really got to pay attention, but it's worth paying attention to, I guess.
Well, it's like, our kid goes to bed at like 6-ish. So we have multiple hours before we go to bed. And we've watched movies in that time. But most of the time, it's like we're both so tired. Like we don't have the energy to concentrate on a movie. So it's stupid YouTube bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
So what else did
Speaking
you
of
watch?
stupid. Oh, thank you. I was going to say I watched Mickey 17.
Oh,
yeah.
what'd you think of it?
It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's about it.
I didn't love it nearly as much as like his previous films like Parasite or The Host.
Yeah,
And I felt like, have you guys ever seen the movie Moon with Sam Rockwell?
Yeah, the
yeah,
movie's
yeah.
awesome.
I like that
It's the
one.
same concept, right?
Basically, kind of.
Kind of, except Sam Rockwell doesn't. I'm going to ruin Moon for anybody, by the way.
Doesn't know.
It's like from 2008. Guys, get out there and see it. But yeah, he has no idea that when he dies on the planet, they just fire up a new one and send him out there.
Yeah, but
That's almost like tertiary in Mickey 17 in the story. Like, okay, there's 2 of them at a point.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Mickey 17, I
yeah,
guess.
that's how they needed some type of
Yeah. But like,
climax.
that didn't need to be in the movie to have the movie be what it is, I guess.
I feel like they're running out of ideas, and then they put that thing at the end.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, or Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's it trying to say. Just like the devaluation of human lives, and that's how people see you.
It's probably a statement on capitalism.
Yeah, I could see that.
And cultish behavior.
Mark Ruffalo was great in it, though. He was
he's fantastic in it. So is his wife. Fucking.
Oh yeah,
I can't think of her name.
Oh my God, Toni Collette.
Yes.
There it is.
Yep, there you go.
I kept thinking
She's
of fucking Krampus, and I knew that wasn't her name.
Sure.
It's not her, she's in it, but it's not her name.
Her name's not Hereditary.
She's working for the genre. I love her. She's great.
She does good shit.
Speaking of a movie I thought was fine, I watched Civil War finally. I finally got a chance to watch Civil War.
Oh, how was it? Did you notice when I asked the question that he didn't really care?
All right, then I won't go that deep into it. I thought it it wasn't what I expected it to be. It was basically a movie about like commentating on like war photography and war correspondence and war journalism and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But they set it in a fictional American Civil War when, that could pop off any day here.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't, but it could. And they had nothing to say at all about American politics whatsoever. It's like, well, then why put it there? Like, just do a World War II movie and do Vietnam.
I think it was just a cool backdrop. I mean, yeah, you could do Vietnam or another World War movie or anything, but this is, I don't know, it's at home. So it was cool ideas.
I mean, it's
like the sniper part was awesome.
It didn't have to be set at home, I guess.
No, they didn't have to be, but I kind of like that they did that.
I don't know if it
without trying to make a commentary on things.
Yeah. I like how
I think it's weird that you the final scene, I know you saw it, Chump Slap.
Yeah.
Dr. Syintist, but the final scene is like a raid on DC, like corners I've been to. They're close. Like I can go there. And that was kind of like, that kind of affected me a little. But outside of that, because of my connection to it, I was like, I don't know. It's weird to put it in an fictional American Civil War and then don't do anything with that.
Yeah. Well, that's the point.
No reason.
Kind of the point of the journalist, though, right? You're supposed to be just there to document, not really have an opinion.
Well,
true. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's over my head. Maybe I'm just too dumb to get it.
No, I think they think everybody else is too dumb.
Maybe I'm the smart one.
Yeah, it's there who wrong. Yeah,
now we're talking.
That makes sense.
It's there who wrong. Who's the smart one now?
What is the quote? Am I the one that's out of touch? No. It's the children who are wrong. That's a classic. And I love how that's just a meme now. Yeah.
Yeah.
They nailed it. Anybody else see anything? Play anything? Well, we didn't even talk about what we're playing here.
I'm still playing SMT5. So.
I finished Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, how was it? I don't think I ever played all the way through it.
I liked it. I mean, it's good. It's a good Souls clone. I'm not going to go back and do other endings or find the two bosses I missed or whatever. But then I started RoboCop.
Oh, nice. What do you think?
Hate it.
Hate it?
I fucking hated it. It might as well be on rails.
I loved it.
It feels like it should have been a 3D thing. That would have been cool. Like a VR.
Yeah, possibly.
What about you, Scotchy? Throwing any zombies? Not vampires.
I played some Red Dead 2 on stream.
Oh,
Again, streaming on Twitch or YouTube at Poppascotch. Go find it. That was fun. We did the car pack openings I talked about. I didn't punch any horses, but
I was going to ask if you killed a horse.
No, I remember dying very. Chat really led me astray, guys. It's all chat's fault. They were like, "Hey, go rob that train," which may or may not have been something someone said. And then I robbed the train, and then I tried to get away from the train. And long story short, I had like a $300 bounty on me. Well, at a point in the game when I didn't have $300, you know what I'm saying?
It's good to know you've at least gotten to the part of your streaming career where you can't trust Twitch chat.
You can't. They'll lead you astray. I'm like, this will be fun. I'm sure I'll shoot my way out of this. And people just kept spawning in and trying to kill me. And then I died. And they're like, oh, hey, I know you died there, but now there's a bounty and you can't go in here except when you go in here, bounty hunters are going to try to get you. So I tried fighting bounty hunters and that didn't go well. So... yeah, then I had to steal gold bars and pay off my bounty.
Sweet.
So it was fun. I also played zombies, but we're getting to the end of weapons to grind, guys. I'm almost caught up.
Oh shit! You're gonna get the special platinum everything.
Weapon. I thought that was from. I don't know anymore.
I've unlocked gold on almost everything except for a couple melee weapons. I've unlocked Opal, the next one, which you have to kill 30 special enemies each on 29 weapons. I have to do 4 more, and then I can unlock Afterlife, which is actually pretty easy. You have to get 20 kills without getting hit 10 times or something like that.
Ah, that's cake.
But then you got to do that for every weapon, and then you have to do kill 10 elite enemies for each one, and then you'll have the final camo.
That's going to be so sweet, though, man. And then you can put the game away and never play it again.
Yep.
Until Black Ops 7 comes out in 4 months or whatever it is. Yeah. Which apparently Black Ops 7 is supposed to have Outbreak on it.
That's how they're going to get you, man. You're going to get right back in there.
I really think they're just going to be like...
This is your Chell now.
Like, I don't think it's going to be a Zombies relaunch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to be brand new guns and reset all the progression. I think they're just going to roll in with, like, Reloaded or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like a rebranding, and then you're back to where you were. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It's always a surprise.
As long as it's fun, I'll keep playing it.
Sounds good to me.
But let's go ahead and move into the Plotty Time vibe check.
Let's check those vibes.
I got some stuff for you guys. A lot has happened since we recorded.
Oh, yeah?
The Switch 2 came out.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about it in the world.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that too, yeah. But, yeah, the Switch 2 came out.
I saw. Sold very well.
Yeah.
There was a story that came out that 2,500 Switch 2 consoles were stolen from a semi-truck in Colorado. That's fun.
Nice.
That's completely believable.
Apparently, they were driving from, I think, like the Northwest somewhere to Texas, and they stopped in Colorado for the night and then got back and kept driving and didn't realize until they got to Texas that half the truck was empty.
That's what I'd say, too.
That's what I would say. Yeah, there you go. But that happened. You guys getting Switch 2s? Are they in the mail, or do you already have them, or what?
No.
Nah, I don't even play my Switch. I think Syintist has it now.
I do.
Yeah, I haven't played mine in years. I played mine, the last time I talked about it was on this. I think it was 2 years ago I played it. Oh, God, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, isn't that wild? It's just
What am I
collecting
doing with
dust.
I should just sell it.
It's not worth it now. It's not a 2.
It's true. I blew it. I missed my window, guys.
Sure did.
But there was the PlayStation State of Play, which had a bunch of cool shit in it, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I didn't see anything that struck me as, oh, sweet, that's must play.
I saw a couple things. The Silent Hill F game, which was announced like 3 years ago, we did cover it,
Oh, yeah.
is actually coming September this year, which is exciting.
That is pretty good for
That's
you.
like 2 months away.
I mean, I hope it's good. Like, you know,
Yeah. No, I hope it sucks.
a new Silent Hill game can't be good unless it comes out. So there's Silent Hill F. There's also going to be a new James Bond game with a young James Bond.
Has there been a good one since GoldenEye?
I don't know.
I think like there was one that was okay, but if I'm not remembering the name, it can't be that good.
Yeah.
And then there's a new Suda game. Romero
Yeah.
is a dead man. That looks pretty cool.
That looks neat. I might give that a try.
And then the last headline, Arc, the company is making a Marvel fighting game.
Like X-Men
Arc
versus
Systems.
Marvel.
Yeah, but
X-Men versus
it looks really cool. I don't know if you guys know about Arc Systems. They make fighting games.
No, I don't know shit about fighting games since Tekken Tag.
Well, if you look up Arc Systems, you'll see the art style, and it looks really cool. And it's going to be visually very cool. So
That's cool. I can't do fighting games anymore.
No, I'm way too slow.
Yeah.
I just think I'm really good at it, and then I play a human online, and they just spam the same move.
You know what's really fucked me up is I'm playing your Switch, and I paid for like all the Super Nintendo games, or not the regular Nintendo games.
Yeah.
And I was trying to play Super Mario Brothers 3, and the lag fucks me up. Like I was like, I can breeze through this level, and I fucking hit the first Goomba because I hit the jump too late. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I tried to play fucking Sonic, the original Sonic. Can't do it. Like you press the button, and it's like it feels like 2 seconds later you jump.
Really? Is that bad? Is it streaming or something?
I don't know.
Well, the Nintendo game was the Super Mario Brothers 3, but it's still just weird because it's not the same response time that I remember.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I was playing it on an emulator when I played it. I mean, that could have been the issue, but
It's also not a CRT TV.
I'll have to get an original Genesis and play it that way and see what happens.
Yeah. I just want to say, because that fucked me up when I was playing. I was like, what the fuck? I can't believe I'm dying on the first level.
It makes those speedrunners look even crazier.
They play on original hardware.
Yeah, maybe it works that way. I don't know.
All right, sorry. You can go ahead, Poppascotch.
No, I don't have much more. I just have one other announcement. You know, Team Bloober, or Bloober Team, the people that made the Silent Hill 2 remake?
Yeah.
All right, well, everyone thought it would be bad because they have a bad track record, and it turned out to be really great. Well, guess what? Now, Bloober Team is remaking the original Silent Hill game.
That's stupid. I wish they would have done it the right way.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. I mean, I liked Silent Hill 2 remake. I thought it was great. I thought it was the perfect way to do a remake because it was everything you remember about the original, but like how you remember it, if that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah.
Like the gameplay and everything is much more fluid now than it was, but you still feel like you're playing the PS2 version. It was a great version. It was a great remake.
Okay.
So I'm sure they'll do fine with this one, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll play it and let us know how it is.
Yeah, you guys. I don't expect you guys to.
I don't play shit.
And then the last piece of news. Do you guys know Tim Kaine, the guy who created this little game franchise? I think it's called Fallout. Is that how you pronounce it?
Fallout. Yeah, it's French.
Okay, it's French. He said he came up with a couple quotes. He did an interview. And he said the quote, the longer the game is, the less likely people are to finish, which is not a quote coming from Tim Kaine.
That's kind of a tautological statement, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the longer a game is, the more people actually die in real life before they can finish it too. You know what I mean?
There's that. But he's basically the guy who created, or not created RPGs, but had a hand in RPG creation and at least the modernization of what it is today. Is like, these games are too long, bro.
I don't.
It's like 100 hours. Are you high? What are you doing?
Usually they can be done in like 40 and 100 hours for people who want to complete everything.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do all the side missions and shit, yeah, that's fine. It's going to take a while. But if you really don't want to, you can just stream right through it.
I think he's probably just talking this whole interview about like the business side of it.
He just wants to make more money. Sell more games. Also, if you make shorter games, people buy more games because they finish those quicker.
It's true.
Yeah, I hear. And he's like talking about how character creation can, improve the replayability and that sort of thing.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard anybody say.
I'm paraphrasing, but not by a lot.
Well, no.
If you change your character, it's still the same game. It's not.
If you can make a lot of different player builds, people probably will want to replay your game more.
Oh, well, that's like, a different story.
Yeah, it's like Souls games. You can do anything and still beat the game.
I thought you were just talking about the character creation.
Just like the way you look.
Yeah, the way you look.
I mean, that does still take me an hour every time, but...
Nah, dude, I just make it look like me.
I just hit the random button at this point. I don't even give a fuck what it looks what the character looks like.
Or I go with the default, yeah.
Especially if it's like first-person shooter. What the hell do I care if I'm playing in first-person mode?
You can't even look in a mirror.
Or it's fun to hit the randomize button and then get to that first cutscene and be like, that look ridiculous.
You're going to wear a helmet anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, but that is all I got for the Plotty Time vibe check. All right, let's get into the game, guys. How about it?
Oh, what is it?
This week, we are talking about the game Devil May Cry 2.
DMC 2?
Man, I don't even... When did we do the first one? I should have had
a long time ago.
20-something.
2020. My guess. 2019.
2021.
April 15th, 2021.
Yes!
Episode 114.
I knew it.
And to give you guys a little insight where we're at right now, we are on episode 334. So 220 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I remembered everything about it.
Yeah, it was pretty soon, recently.
It was released originally January 28th, 2003. 2003 video games released around this time. One we took care of, January 19th, The Getaway was released.
Oh,
yeah.
Then February 11th, 2003, Capcom versus SNKEO.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2013, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Did we do that?
I don't think we've done a Splinter Cell yet.
Did we might have done the first one.
I always confuse them with siphon filters.
We've done both, I think.
Okay.
We've done 3 siphon filters at least.
I think 4.
Because that was... Man, I still remember that moment where we were trying to figure out that one mission where the lady was like an actual CIA agent posing as an FBI agent, but wearing an ATF, that whole thing. And it was all a big false flag. But we did Splinter Cell December 16th, 2021.
Oh, shit. Maybe we'll do
I don't remember
Splinter Cell 2.
Then another one we covered, I'm still going through the games released around this. The other one we covered, Disaster Report, February 15th.
I remember that being
recent.
all right.
Yeah.
And then this one, this is for you, Dr. Syintist. I included this one from February 20th, 2003. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne came out.
Fantastic game. One of my favorite games of all time.
You talk about it often. That's why I remembered. I put it in there.
Top 10 games of my
life.
Would you do 5? Top 5?
Ooh, it's a close one.
Man, I'd have to write the list down.
Without Pokemon games, yeah.
So, the box office this week, January 28th, 2003, number 6, Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, Tom Hanks vehicle.
That's exactly right. Tom
Classic.
Hanks. Number 5, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
A J.R.R. Tolkien vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that released in December of that year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Top 5 for that
stuff.
long?
Yeah.
All right. Then we got number 4, National Security.
Okay, that's with...
I don't remember that.
Martin Lawrence?
I think so, because that's what I thought,
Wow. Too. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a good one. If it's got Martin Lawrence, of course it's good.
Can't be bad, but...
number 3, Chicago.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Seen that too.
Yeah, that was one that won all the awards.
Yeah.
And then number 2, an easy one. We all know about this movie, Kangaroo Jack.
Well, never saw that one.
I thought that was...
I can only imagine it beat these 4 movies because it was new and the other ones have been out for months.
I don't remember Kangaroo Jack at all.
I'm 95% sure that was Jerry O'Connell and a
CGI
animated kangaroo. Yeah, CGI kangaroo.
Oh, well, if it's Jerry O'Connell, yeah, I can understand.
If it's Jerry O'Connell and it's not Sliders, who cares?
That's what I've been saying. And then number 1, Darkness Falls.
That one I have no idea.
Is that the Tooth Fairy one?
I think it's the one with
Tooth Fairy has the rock.
Vampires in Alaska, or
that could be it. That wasn't. I didn't really like that one too much.
That's
30 Days of Night or something.
That's
30 Days of Night.
Yeah.
Right.
Darkness Falls. A vengeful spirit has taken the form of the Tooth Fairy to extract vengeance on the town that lynched her 150 years earlier. Her only opposition is the only child now grown up who has survived her before.
No.
Why would you wait 150 years to get your revenge?
It's best served cold, man.
That's not what that phrase means. Doesn't mean you put it on the back burner and you let it simmer down.
Man, I remember seeing this and I remember it being pretty bad, but it does have the woman who played a demon in Buffy the Vampire Slayer in it, Emma Caulfield. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you say so.
Sold.
Anyway, Devil May Cry 2 was released for PC and PlayStation 2, developed by Capcom Production Studio 1, published by Capcom. It is a action hack and slash devil sim, demon slaying, but yet becoming the characteristics of the demon and using their powers against them sim.
He's
perfect.
Yeah, it was one of those.
And I'm pretty sure, Dr. Syintist, you picked it this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, thank God.
I was thinking about telling you I didn't. Just
It's 50-50.
Tell us what this one's all about.
Well, it's about, if you don't remember what happened in the first Devil May Cry, you can go back and listen to our episode from 2021.
I'm sure it was banging.
Yeah, it involves Dante here, who's a son of a demon, and he hunts demons. So that's it. In the first one, it has his brother, Virgil, and his love, Trish.
Oh, okay. Coming back.
But none of those people are in here except for Dante. And a random new girl they made up called Lucia. And it starts with her in a museum and she finds like this coin or whatever. She gets attacked by demons. Dante comes in and saves the day. And she's like, till next time, Dante, and throws a dagger and hits a map. And apparently that's where Dante's supposed to meet her. It doesn't really ever say. I was very confused.
That's what I would have figured.
But
I mean, she should have explained it a little more. But
yeah, at least so people playing the game knew what was happening. But they don't.
Yeah.
And so Dante goes to where it hits this map, and it's in like this place called the Via de Marle, whatever. He's at his cathedral. He jumps down and goes to the house, and Lucia's there. And right when he gets there, the house blows up.
Oh, shit.
And
when that happens.
And Lucia stands up and is like, "Where's Mathieu? Where's Mathieu? I need Mathieu." And then eventually she just comes out of the rubble. And she tells you that they're a clan that has guarded this land for centuries, I guess. I don't know, generations. And there's this guy named Arius who's trying to summon demons and take over demon powers to take over this land. And she asks Dante for his help. And Dante flips a coin and is like, all right, I'll help. And then she's like, if you succeed, I'll tell you a story about your dad. And he doesn't seem to care.
He's like, I know all about him.
This is, I think, a very shitty way to start a game because nobody has. It's like, hey, you want to help me fight off this demon guy? And he's like, yeah.
It's like, I just helped your daughter.
Yeah.
Fight some demons for a coin, so makes sense.
Yeah, why
it's
not,
like he's
right?
bored and he just wants something to fight.
All right, and I forgot to explain this. The game came with 2 discs in 2023 for $2 different games. One you can play as Dante and one you can play as Lucia. So I'm just going to combine the two into one because they play similar parts of the story. Certain things happen, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But they're like, Dante goes off and fights through these tombs, and he ends up, there's a bunch of stupid bosses. A big gorilla boss. I put an octopus boss.
Orangorilla.
A Rangorilla. Was that his name?
Yeah. Orangora, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. He's just going through killing demons and stuff. And after he beats the octopus, he gets on his motorcycle. And he's like, yeah. And he gets on his motorcycle and drives away.
Is that after the infested chopper?
Not yet. No.
Oh shit. Spoiler.
Because then he gets into like a town and he fights an infested tank and an infested chopper.
It's
Okay.
so badass.
And then, of course, he's standing on top of a building and it blows up and he jumps off the building. He does that like 10 times in this game. Jumps off a building and kind of just lands on the ground.
It looks cool as hell. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, he's a demon. He can do that.
He's actually in, side note, he's in like the PA, the European and the American version of SMT3 Nocturne.
We knew that. That's why I brought it up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's how they introduce him. Like you walk out of this like 300-foot tower and you get to the bottom and you walk out and he jumps off the roof and you have to fight him.
Oh, interesting.
It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then you end up fighting this building that turns into a huge demon and shoots beams everywhere and blows up everything.
That made me think of Big.
Nice.
That is a very good thing. It didn't look that good though.
No.
So far he's just fighting demons. And eventually he sees an Ouroboros helicopter, which I forgot to mention is the company owned by Arius.
Did they tell you that? Or are you just supposed
No,
to know that
you eventually
later?
figure it out.
Okay.
I don't think they tell you that.
No.
And it's kind of ominous, blah, blah, blah. Then it cuts to, we got to Lucia's part. And
This is where he starts, where Arius is talking to her.
well, yeah. Well, Lucia eventually gets the helicopter, I guess, long before Dante gets there. And it's Arius. And he's like, I'm just going to make all these demons comes out. And you're a doll I made. And when the demons take over, you're just going to go killing humans. And there's nothing you can do about it. Mattia isn't your mom, even though you thought it. Psych.
What?
And he just tells her this. And I guess she starts kind of trying to deal with the fact that she's created by a demon or by demonic powers or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, I guess. And then Arius is like, you got to get me the Arcanas so I can get all this immortality and this wisdom and stuff. And then she kind of just leaves and she's like starting to deal with the fact that she's created.
She goes on a mission to find herself.
Yeah, sort of. So then it cuts back to Dante's journey here. And he ends up at the helicopter with Arius, I guess, after Lucia leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, are you here to kill me? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, nah, I'll fight this demon instead. And then he gets in a helicopter and flies away while you have to fight this demon.
Okay.
This villain sucks. I hate him.
Yeah, Arius is a real...
Yeah, it's whatever.
Like, as a villain, I mean,
I know, he
sucks.
does suck. You have to escape this castle before Timer gets out. You fight some more demons, you get out. Then you run into Lucia, and she's like, hey, I found what I was looking for, the Arcanas, and now we can stop Arius. And then she gives them all to Dante, and he's like, hey, take these to Mattia. She knows what to do with them. Why she didn't take them to Mattia, I have no fucking clue.
The goblet she was holding looked like the
cup of
the carpenter.
Yeah, cup of a carpenter.
awesome.
So Dante takes all these little baubles. It's like a coin, a cup, a staff, and I don't even remember what the fourth one was. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, just Arcanus, whatever.
And she's like, oh, you have all of them.
So he didn't get any? Arius didn't even look for him?
No.
Did he expect her to just grab him and
Yeah.
get him from her eventually? Okay.
Whatever. Then we go there. Then it cuts back to Lucia's story for a while. And she arrives at Arius' office. And she ends up fighting Arius about all this stuff. And Arius kind of turns the table on her and pins her against the wall with his magical energy. And that's conveniently when Dante walks in.
Did she have magic kunai, or did she have that many of them?
I think she has some kind of magical abilities like Dante.
Okay. She just kept chucking them. I'm like,
Yeah.
where does she keep these fucking things?
And it's like Dante shows up and he's like, here, man, you can have all the Arcanas for no fight at all. Just take them. Whatever.
He literally says, this is shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill
this
you.
Is junk. This is junk for a junk god. Get out of my way. And Lucia's like, no, don't do it, Dante. And then Dante ends up fighting Arius. And of course, he defeats Arius. And then he's like, I need to get the power. I'm taking these Arcanas to get the power of the demon Argosax. so I can transcend all living things. It's such a dumb fucking idea. And
Like, why would he say that?
I don't know. He's a spoiler. I don't like the story. He's a terrible villain. He's like, someone is holding you back. So he shoots at Lucia. But of course, Dante saves in and jumps in the way and saves her. Arias disappears. And of course, they're on top of a skyscraper. So guess what happens?
He jumps.
Well, it blows up and he jumps.
Uh-huh.
And then Lucia starts telling Dante all this stuff about how she was created and he didn't have to save her. He wasn't worth saving. She's going to blah, blah, blah. And she's like, we have until the sun is eclipsed to stop the ritual. And they look up and the sun is almost fully eclipsed. I guess
it's like, tonight.
Yeah, shit. Man, I thought I had more time. So they take off and they go to stop Arias from summoning his demon lord. Mm-hmm. And there's a couple more boss fights in here. There's like, the way the game is, it's stages between things. So every stage you fight a boss, and it's kind of dumb. There's the spider boss from the first game, pulling double duty here, coming back.
Phantom, yeah. Yep.
And you fight more demons, blah, blah, blah. Then right before the eclipse, you get to where Arias is performing the ritual. And he's like, okay, why can't I absorb this power? I don't know what's going wrong. And Dante just like, you're probably missing this. And he pulls out a coin.
Oh, shit.
He did the old switcheroo with the coin.
Oh, shit.
And the guy never knew.
He's like, God damn it, I thought it looked like a quarter. What the fuck?
It's a Kennedy $50. What is
Got him.
I thought it was Arcadis. Well, God damn it.
So then you fight him and you're like, beat him. And you're like, all right, we saved the world. Demon isn't coming. We stopped it. And Lucia's like, well, you got to kill me before I start killing other people. I don't know. I thought I was descended from these guardians. I'm just a demon doll. Whatever.
Hate when that happens.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, some lightning starts happening, and this black hole starts opening up, and the demon world door starts opening. And they're like, whoa, what happened? I thought we stopped them. It was a fake coin.
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't matter.
It only needed 3 of the 4.
Yep. Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Or maybe just because the coin was in the vicinity. Who knows?
And Dante starts walking in, and Lucia's like, no, let me go. I'm going to stop him. And Dante's like, why don't I flip this coin and decide which one of us is going to go?
Oh, there it is.
And he flips the coin, comes up Dante. He's like, peace. And he flips her the coin. He's like, keep it. I'll be back. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, but you'll never hear about your dad. He's like, I know. My dad did the same thing.
What?
Yeah, he saved humanity by fighting off Argosax, apparently.
It's like, I'll go see him. He's probably in here still.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
Maybe. I'm going. Hang on to my coin for me, though. Don't lose it. Important.
Don't look at it.
So Dante goes to hell and he ends up fighting Argosax. And you beat him, and then it's like, oh, I beat him. And then he turns into this other thing called Despair Embodied, which is a pretty cool name for a boss.
Oh, sweet. He possessed Arias in the outside world?
Well, we're getting to that, because at this time, Lucia is fighting too.
Oh, okay.
That's what it
was.
Dante fights Argosax in this, and then Lucia.
Her final boss is.
Yeah, his final boss is Arias possessed by some of Argosax's energy.
Okay.
And he's just like, you're a monster. And she's like, Dante told me devils never cry. And then Buck and Boom blows him up.
It's the same sound I made when I was watching it.
I know.
Like, come on.
Fucking yikes, guys.
So then it cuts to Mathieu talking to Lucia. And she's like, well, his dad returned, so maybe he'll return. It is as was with Sparta. And then Lucia finally looks at the coin, and guess what? It has 2 heads.
That was so obvious.
I know. It was obvious on the first flip of the game.
Oh, shit.
I gave him 2. But it's like, come on, man.
And then and then the credits roll. And then after the credits, there's a scene of Lucia standing in Dante's office from the first game. Oh. And she's just kind of doing bullshit, and she hears a motorcycle outside, and that's it. So at the end of the game.
Oh, I didn't see that part, but.
Well, it was after the credits. I can see you just cutting out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. Fuck this shit.
And that's it. That's all this game had.
All right, let's just blast through this then. All right. All right, that's it. That's the game. We did it, and we're better people.
Mm-hmm. And how?
Let's go ahead and move into final thoughts.
Ooh, let's do it.
And we'll start with you, Sir Chump Slap.
Okay. Go for
Did
it.
watching this video make you want to play another Devil May Cry? Did the story work for you? Or do you feel like it didn't even try? And what score out of 27 stars you'd stab in the eye?
Well, those are great questions.
I thought he had it prepared until he got to the stab in the eye.
No.
And I was like, no. All right.
Did watching this make me want to play it? No, it looked like repetitive beat 'em up shit. Seen it 1,000 times. I'd rather play God of War, which looked like it had more options. So you weren't just doing the same thing all the time. So no, I mean, the boss fights looked okay, but for the most part, Dante just had like an Uzi weapon that seemed to rip through fucking bosses.
That was one of the criticisms of the game, is that the gun, you could just spam the guns and beat most monsters.
Yeah, it seemed silly. So no, I wouldn't want to play it. Did the story work for me? I mean, as little as it is, no.
Okay.
Where's the motivation here? Why does Dante give two flying shits about Mathieu and what the hell was
he
it?
is a demon hunter, but
I guess. But why does he play these games with the fucking coin?
so he could be badass.
I don't know. He thinks he's cool because he has a fucking motorcycle and he could turn into a demon and shit. I don't get it. I just don't. No. Did he know about that island? Did he know there was a fucking demon that could be summoned there the whole time?
I don't know. They don't really say much.
Maybe that's why when the kunai hit the island, he's like, good idea. Somebody should check on that. But no, I don't think it worked for me.
Okay.
So out of 27 stars, what am I going to give this thing? Well, I didn't like the characters. Bosses were okay. Maybe not. There was a fucking building.
And they rehashed some boss from the first one.
And the story was pointless. I mean, it was like, oh, there's a guy summoning demons. Let's go kill him and kill all the demons.
Don't forget about the quote unquote possessed chopper or whatever it is.
That was actually badass. I thought that was cool as shit.
It's just a reason to have a chopper fight.
Exactly. So all in all, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
Okay.
like where it stands. Scotchy, you want some questions here, bud?
Yeah, let's have it.
Did watching this video make you want to flip a coin?
Okay.
Was the story pretty good, or was it more like a punch in the groin?
Perfect.
And 27 stars, how many did this game purloin?
Yeah, that's word.
Right? Is that the word?
Okay.
Is that the word I'm thinking of? Like to steal, to purloin?
Yeah, but
It works. All right.
All right, there you go. It works. Did watching this video make me want to play it? I mean, not really. It, the beat 'em up muscle. It's something where I kind of wait for just new games to come out where everyone's like, "This is really great. You should try it," and then I get enough beat 'em up, or hack and slash, I should say.
Yeah.
But if you're not bringing anything else to the table, like something like God of War is, then no, I'm not going to go back and play this. Did the story work for me? No. I don't think I like the aesthetic of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like Dante. I don't think he's cool. He seems very like, I don't know how to, like, workshopped. You know what I mean? Like, it screams Poochie. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And the whole thing with the coin really bothered me because what is the point? What is the point of trying to act like a badass and being like, well, I'm going to leave it up to fate to see if I help you? Flick, looks like I'm helping you.
Yeah.
So he already had the intention to help whomever before he flipped the coin. So you're just making people think for, even if it's just a brief moment, like this guy might just fuck off and not help me.
Yeah, exactly. You make people think, oh, he doesn't care.
But it's so like, is that what it is? Just he's so fucking cool. He doesn't really care.
I don't know. I can't get in the head of Dante.
Yeah, I didn't like him. And I also didn't like the fact that, what was her name? Lucia?
Yeah.
She was told by the guy, hey, you're going to turn on humans and be evil. And she just believes it, like 100%. She's like, oh my God, you have to kill me because I'm going to turn on human. Like, you never would have thought that for a single second had he not said those words at you.
Well, he does show her another mannequin that looks just like her.
Well, true. And that could lead some credence to it, but that doesn't mean that she's going to become a killer and just flip a switch and turn on humans. But she totally buys it, and she lives the rest of her life knowing that it's going to happen, which I still think is, I mean, kind of silly, but whatever. I didn't like any of the characters in this game except for the spider boss. What score would I give it? I'm going to be slightly more generous because I like the fact that they at least built up some mystery around his dad and this Mierta, the mother. Mathieu, sorry. Her and she's like, oh yeah, I used to fight with your dad back in the day. I'm like, you know what? She seems fun, so I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Some may say that score was arbitrary. I say it's perfect, and I don't have time to explain to you how perfect it is. So
no one
we can
says
get
it's
into
arbitrary.
it, but come on.
Yeah. You guys really want to listen to a 6-hour episode about why Devil May Cry 2 has the best characters in the world? We're not going there. All right, let's go Dr. Syintist then.
Ooh, Syintist.
Did watching this video make you want to hack and slash? Did the story work for you, or does it smell like a bleeding gash?
You could have said ass and it would have worked.
And what score out of 27 stars you think you pull out of your ass?
Nice.
Did it make you want to play it? Devil May Cry is like a series I always wanted to get into, but every time I play the game, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Is it
I can
hard
see
at
that.
all?
Yes. Well, the first one was. This one, from what I've read, is significantly easier.
Okay.
Did the story work for me? No, I didn't really like the story at all. I thought the villain was terrible. I thought the whole thing was just, I don't know. It's just like, hey, you want to kill this demon for me? And he's like, yeah, that's my job. I guess I'll do it. And I think he has like 6 lines through the whole thing.
Yeah, he has no personality.
No, he doesn't even like grow at all.
Like, why is he doing it? Just to be immortal?
Yeah, and Lucia seems like a boring character. Like, she finds out she's created and she's like, oh, that sucks.
His whole personality is I'm too cool to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you remember,
infuriating.
you probably don't. But when we did the first one, he's not like that in the first one. He's
Oh, it's
more
the
like
same enemy?
the
Okay,
Dante.
Yeah, I thought he was like
He was more carefree and like jokey and stuff.
yeah.
And in the first one, just comparing it to the first one, like he had to fight his brother and he had Trish there for him, and it kind of like seemed impactful. And then in this story, it's just some random dudes he ran into who never appear in the series again.
It's just it's like a mission. Like
Yeah.
he sees a wanting poster and he's like, all right, I'll go for
Yeah,
that.
I'm bored. I just killed my brother. I guess I'll do something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't like it. I gave it 3 stars also.
Oh, there it is. 10.
With another 3, that gives us a total score of 10, which the original one, I believe we gave it 25.
Original one I thought was
It
significantly
was
better.
way better. I remember it being good. When you said Devil May Cry 2, I was like, all right, this will be a fun one. No.
From all the videos I saw too, this is like a downtick for the series.
Yeah, this is sophomore slump.
It definitely had the feeling of a game that was like, oh shit, the first one hit, get one out now. Get another one out now.
Funny that you say it, because the story was they were making it at the same time they were making the first one, which is why it doesn't have some of the combat that's the same.
I call bullshit.
That sounds crazy. That's a crazy move.
Yeah.
Let's make a shitty one while we're making a good one. All right, yeah, fuck it.
Or maybe like this was long enough ago where do you remember when DLCs used to be like a significant other portion of a game?
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe that's what they started with. And they're like, no, the first one hit. Just stretch it. Just stretch it out good. Add I don't know, add the Spire boss from the last game. Just copy it. Copy over.
How about a building that turns into a boss? Oh, I like that.
Perfect. All we have to do is render a fucking building. Nailed it.
And then Tom Hanks just there's like, I don't get it. At
Fucking,
least you laughed.
So good, so good.
fucking what other bosses can we do?
How about a big head? All right.
Well, we had the building. How about a chopper that turns into an enemy?
No, we have a chopper from the first one. Reskin it, and then send it
It's
out
like
there.
that Key and Peele sketch. He's like, just say something boss, octopus boss. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, like the Gremlins one? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
yeah.
referring?
kind of feels like that.
It does. I did not care for it. I'm glad we're done with it.
Yeah. Glad we
But
got it.
boy, do we got some time to fill with our cooldown topic, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, let's see.
I don't even have one prepared. I'm going to have to go back to the well here.
Let's do something we did 2 years ago.
Yeah, Dr. Syintist, you picked the game this week, so it is upon you to pick the cooldown topic for us to wind down here. What do you got for us this week?
I'm going to bring back a classic because I couldn't think of anything else to talk about.
Okay.
Let's talk about some YouTube channels you suggest for the viewers to watch.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
Why were you going to do that?
No, I just don't know.
Oh. I just started watching. Do you know who Matt Freeman is, Poppascotch?
No.
He's the bassist for Rancid and Operation Ivy.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
He has this channel where he just shows you like the bass lines for the songs and he plays them. And it's fucking awesome because he's a great bassist.
That's pretty cool.
It's called Matt Freeman's Bass Bunker or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he was recommended to me because I was watching some Primus video where some bass teacher was just like trying to break down the Primus video and try to play it. It's pretty neat. Might have been the same fucking guy for all I know.
Yeah. Well, I was also because there was another, what's it fucking called? It's called Low End University. Where
that's the guy.
The guy, yeah, he plays bass and he just like covers songs and he tries to like figure it out and he talks about them. That's probably why it got recommended to me too, because I watched a couple of his where he did like punk songs and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was neat because he popped up when I was watching the new Propaganda shit. He just came up once and I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, he's kind of cool because like as of like a year and a half ago, he didn't even know anything about punk, and then people started doing these punk songs from the pick, and he kind of gets into it. You can see it slowly as you watch the episodes.
Oh,
He gets
yeah.
more and more into it.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, watch both those channels.
I've been watching a little bit of Adam Savage's Tested. That's a fun channel.
Oh, yeah? What does he do? Just test random shit?
I mean, he has like a workshop and he does like 1 day builds, he calls them, where he'll make like a movie prop or something. And the joke now is they don't take 1 day. Like, that's the joke. They started as being 1 day.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He also does a lot of Q&A stuff, which is really cool. And the ones that really got me hooked, he's a huge movie nerd, obviously. Like, that's where he started.
Yeah, that's
he
where
did
they got
special
started
effects
with Mythbusters and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just loves movies. He's such a dork about it that there's a auction house in Los Angeles that does Hollywood movie memorabilia. So whenever they get something really special, they call him in just to like look at it and make a YouTube video about it.
That's
it's
cool.
like it's like a commercial for this studio or this auction house, right? So they're like, yeah, come in, and he got to touch and hold the original like Chewbacca.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Grail. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that was what you were going to say. I was like, that's so cool.
There was like a Star Wars one. He did an Alien one where he saw like original props from the Alien movie. And he just sits there and talks about them, and they go over like the history of this fucking piece of plastic and how it worked and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So those are real fun. I also watch a lot of like video essayists like Drew Gooden and Jarvis and Eddie Burback, Curtis Connor. Those videos are always fun for me.
I feel like the jazz.
They're super popular, so it's not like I'm breaking the atom here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I watched this one guy. He only has 2 videos, but I liked him. It's called Thrift Creeper. He buys something at a thrift store.
Did he just start?
No.
Oh.
They've been up for a while, but they're two good videos. He just buys something at a thrift store and like takes this like clay and makes it into some weird like surreal creature and just sneaks it back in a thrift store for something. It's pretty neat. Makes some cool shit.
I've also watched this one. I don't know if you two will think of it as awesome as I do. It's called Plainly Difficult, where this guy, he like goes over engineering disasters, like buildings collapsing or stuff, and he talks about how it failed. I like those too. It piques my interest.
That's cool.
Yeah, like when they skimped on the concrete here, and it caused the whole building to collapse.
Oh, that's neat, actually. But
Or like they used the wrong bolts for this overhang.
Yeah. Or like they forgot to put a cover here, and the bolt got rusty and fucking caused the whole thing to go down. And there's another one that I watched. It's called Mini Minute Man. It's this guy. He graduated with an archaeology degree and stuff. He's through grad school and stuff. But he debunks like pseudo archaeologists and stuff. He also does real archaeology stuff. Like he travels to Turkey and stuff and shows you the ruins there and explains things. But the good ones are when he debunks like pseudoscience, like flat Earth theory and aliens building the pyramids and things like that.
bullshit. The aliens did build the pyramid. Fucking liar.
That reminds me, a science creator by the name of Syman Dan. Syintist, you might have run into him, maybe not, but he does Flat Earth Friday, and every Friday he does a video about flat earthers and explains to them why they're wrong.
Oh, that's cool.
With science, and it's a lot of fun. It's more entertaining than like dry science type stuff.
Nice.
But while we're here, we should shout out like Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panax. Thank you guys.
Them too.
Oh yeah, and
This
cooking with
wouldn't
Marcus
exist.
while you're there. If he still does
And Cookie
it.
with Marcus, what's up? Big Joel. Big Joel's a fun one.
Big Joel.
I don't know that one. I don't know.
Big
anything.
Joel, he does video essays. He's great. I think he lives in a lighthouse. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm choosing to believe.
Okay.
But he's great. Chad. There's also one Poltergeist I just started watching.
Hopefully,
And he's been doing like
ghost hunts.
No. He does like deep dives of Twilight Zone episodes, and his whole series, not all of those videos, but this one he was talking about like twists in movies and TV shows.
All right.
And he's been like grading them up on his scale. And he talked about like the Netflix playtest one. That was one of the best twists.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. I just started watching too. This guy, the channel's called Flashback History, but the guy just like talks about torture techniques and stuff and things that happen, like how people were tortured through history. I don't know. It's kind of
All right.
people are terrible people, and it's just it's kind of interesting to see what.
I'll still shout out Action Adventure Twins if you want to watch people spelunk.
I can't watch
It's
that.
so fucking crazy, man. It's fun to just put on in the background.
I really don't like it. I really don't like when they're like, I think we can get through here, and they're just
they're
like
crawling,
fucking
yeah.
sucking it in. through like this little hole and then it opens up to this huge room.
Yeah, that shit's wild, man. Or just I watched this guy who just like takes like a weird ass piece of wood and just like turns it. You know how it just to make a vase out of it somehow.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. It's just like I don't know, just therapeutic or something just to watch it happen.
Do you watch Ryan Hollinger at all, Poppascotch?
I know him. Yes, I believe I do see his. He does like horror movie breakdowns.
Yeah. He talks about plots and stuff of horror movies. He's interesting to watch too.
Have you seen CZ's World?
Nope.
C, Z, the letters World. He does like really big breakdowns of horror franchises. It's like, here's the 140 things you missed in Scream or whatever. But some of them are huge. Some of them are like, he'll also do deep dives on characters. He did like an hour-long movie on Patrick Bateman, or an hour-long YouTube video.
Oh yeah,
just about Patrick Bateman.
That's cool.
They really get in those. God bless these horror movie nerds. God damn it, do they research and really get into this stuff?
Dude, that's how you figure out where most of them are to watch. That's where I usually find them.
I'm surprised. Like if you run into Ryan Hollinger, I'm surprised you didn't just accidentally see CZ's World at some point.
Well, Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is good. One word, Gibbst.
Okay.
Maggie Mae Fish is a great creator too.
Yeah,
Mr. Gigi. I like Mr. Gigi. He's fun.
Mm-hmm.
He does like
Papa Meat.
You ever see that guy?
No, what's Papa Meat all about?
Oh, he talks about horror movies and shit. He just does like a ranking of the Saw franchise and shit.
That's such a good name for a mukbang channel.
He does magic openings of collector's boxes and shit. It's always fun to watch.
Tight.
I guess.
Tight.
I guess. There's also a bunch of podcasts like that do video that I watch, but I'm not going to count those. But you should watch Minty Comedic Arts.
Oh yeah,
Minty Minty Comedic Arts. He's an Australian dude who just like makes these videos. He pops out several of them a week, and it's like 10 things you didn't know about Ghostbusters, and he talks about them, and he's basically like reading IMDb trivia back at you, but he takes the most interesting parts and makes it fun.
Oh, okay.
He's good.
He's
also really good.
I've been watching her name is Lindsay Nicole. She's like she does like biology and evolution channel stuff and talks about extinct animals and stuff. It's pretty cool too.
I've also been watching these people who do free diving because that fucking freaks me out too. If you think spelunking is weird, watch people free dive, like holding their breath for 3 minutes, walking on the bottom of the ocean.
Stupid.
Like no tank.
You just watch them go down, fucking come back up.
For some reason, when you said free diving, I was thinking they jump off of buildings.
No, but
that's something else. I forget what that's called.
Oh, what is
base jumping?
Base jumping, yeah. Or just urban explorers that go under the cities and shit. That stuff's cool.
I saw one of like they found it was like top 5 scariest things urban explorers ever found.
Oh yeah.
And one was they went to this house and they were walking around it for a while, and they had their dog with them. They had a camera on the dog, and when they went upstairs, they could hear someone run from the other room and run out.
Oh shit.
And when they looked at the dog's camera, there was someone hiding under the bed when they were going in there.
Oh my God, that would freak me the fuck out, man.
Like it caught the dog, and the dog camera caught it, but they never saw it. They just heard him go. They're like, fuck, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, just some guy trying to live in an abandoned house.
Yeah. Still scary,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
We're going to stop for a second, and we're going to talk about spooky video compilations, because holy shit, do me and my wife watch a lot of these. And I know I don't know the name of that guy you're talking about, but I've absolutely seen his videos pop up in these comps because he puts a camera on his dog and no one else does that.
yeah.
But like, would you want to take your dog to like a fucking condemned building?
Well, they bring like it's not a corgi, but it's a small dog, right? I would bring a big dog.
Still though, like it could step on a nail,
Yeah.
it could get hurt.
Something to
I would
scare
be like,
people.
Yeah, something that could save me, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
especially like rats and shit in there. Like
Yeah.
could be a rabid rat that bites your fucking dog.
Anyway, so these like Bizarre Bub. Have you guys watched Bizarre Bub?
No.
He's up here.
It's obvious I don't watch that much.
Top 5 unknowns. I'm just rolling through all the ones that we watched with their fucking, okay, now look at this. Did you see it? And then
Oh Jesus.
they replay it and highlight a part of the screen, and you're like, that's bullshit. Or
Yeah.
that is a camera problem, or that's a shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we watch so many of them. That's like our weekend morning routine. It's just coffee and watching these stupid videos. And like every single one we've ever seen, there's never been a moment where we're like, that is irrefutable evidence that ghosts exist.
Well, that's because ghosts don't exist, and you're not going to find irrefutable
I know,
evidence.
but you get to the point where you're like, what would it actually take? You know what I mean?
You can't film a ghost. Everyone knows that.
That's true. You can't.
So There is no proof unless you see it yourself.
I mean, there are people out there who swear up and down they've had experiences. Like
Well,
A lot of people are dumb.
Well, they could have had an experience. It doesn't matter. Reality is subjective.
I thought I had a paranormal experience the other day. It turned out it was one of my goddamn kids' toys that just went off in the middle of the night.
Don't investigate it. Just take it for what it is.
That's what I did. I was like, oh, this goddamn toy's still on. And I turned it up. But for like 10 seconds there, I was like, what the fuck was that?
And most of it is fucking sleep paralysis.
It's mostly swamp gas.
Yeah. Or Venus. What you saw was Venus.
Fucking swamp gas. Light refracting off of Venus. Getting trapped under some swamp gas.
Extremely bright last night.
Yeah, there's so many of these fucking videos. And like, they're all the same. They're all like security cam footage that looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's something like you could see a person. It was just a person going for a walk, but it artifacted weird and the pixels tried to figure out and it just looks distorted. They're like, well, that's a ghost that ran by.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, is it? Or a shitty camera? Which is it?
Is it?
It's got to be. It's got to be a ghost.
But they're fun. You know, they're fun.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? But yeah, that's all I got for YouTube. So I have so many more careers I could talk about, but guys, we don't have all day.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, if someone wanted to send us an email with all the links to the coolest YouTube channels that exist, where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, send that to plottytime@gmail.com because apparently I need more to talk about when this topic comes up.
There you go. If they want to get to us faster on the socials, how would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Blue Sky, or stop by the Plotty Time subreddit and say hi or what up, when you know, whatever.
Yeah, you can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out.
Oh, I forgot to say Plotty Time on YouTube.
Plotty Time on YouTube. My shit that I stream also is on the YouTube channel, the Plotty Time YouTube channel. You can also find me streaming there or on Twitch. That does it for us. So as always, shout out to Sandman, Drago the Sluggo, Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panex, and Luis Guzman. Trust all reputable scientists, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.